Alright, welcome back to North Fork Armory, guys. I'm going to do the first of two here on the Ruger American line. The real question is, I heard somebody say that this is the line of rifles that will put a gunsmith out of business, and I disagree, but they are good, really good. So the first one we're going to look at today's video is on the Rimfire 22. So, of course, we safety check, nothing in there. So, some advantages, some really good things about this. And it's funny because I've got another one, we'll do another video and you'll see different things with that one. Number one advantage is the magazine. Same exact magazine that gets used in the Ruger 1022. So it's that famous rotary magazine that's been around since, the 60s, I guess. Fantastic, and they last forever, and I've never had a problem with one, ever, on any gun. The difference between this and the 1022 is this is a bolt action. So, as far as that goes, bolt operates very smoothly. I mean, it's not super expensive high end. So out of the box, it was pretty smooth. And I gotta be honest, I can't even tell you how many rounds, because I use it, the wife uses it, the kids use it, and it's nothing to go out and just shoot this thing, except that it's a bolt action, so it takes you a little bit longer to run through, but we do love it. So it comes with that. It's got this thing swivels in, trigger safety, blade safety, as well as your manual safety, which is back here. One good thing I really like about it, I'll pop this bolt back in. It has an adjustable trigger. So this one in particular, and yes, I do shoot left-handed usually. Right there. So there's no creep to it. And I got it right to like 3 pounds with an Allen wrench. So 2 Allen wrenches, one to take the action out of the stock and one smaller one to make the adjustment. So really good. I've not had any type of malfunctioning to it at all. We can see it's starting to wear a little bit here, but that's okay. It's just from working the action a lot. Comes with a fiber optic front sight. Get that focused. And it's got a flip up rear sight. It is adjustable. It's got a couple little screws on there. So you have some adjustment to it. It does have your scope base there, tapped and threaded, and your weaver style there. So I like it. I've had this thing shooting ground squirrels in Idaho, what we call whistle pigs, what the rest of the world calls not groundhogs. No, the rest of the world calls them something else. Prairie dogs, that's it, prairie dogs. We call them whistle pigs. So we've taken down some varmints with this thing, and it's been a lot of fun, just a lot of fun to shoot at. It's great because the kids, being a bolt action instead of a semi-auto, it keeps them from just blowing through ammo, even though 22 ammo is cheap. So bang for your buck, absolutely. The only thing I've done to it is adjust the trigger, and I did some, this is it's already kind of pre-textured. but I went ahead and stippled it just for a better grip. It comes with a cleaning kit, which is absolute garbage, so just chuck that in the trash. But it does come with 4 of these. So you've got a shorter one and a longer one with this type of comb, and a shorter one, longer one with the raised comb for using with the scope. It's really meant for kids to be able to grow with it. I have no problem. I'm 6 foot, almost 6'5". I have no problem shooting it with the shorter stock, buttstock on it, but I leave it that way for the kids. My son's got really short arms and he struggles even holding this thing up as light as it is sometimes. So other than that, hey, biggest advantage, it's a Ruger. You know, is there anything that needs to be done to this? I don't think so. The barrel's kind of free floated. I think this has been very common for this and other models. You still have some touching on one side usually. So you can pull it out and sand that back a little bit. It's got pillar bedding, so these are going through steel pillars, which is not the same as glass bedding. It's not a replacement for it, but it is better than nothing. But you can glass bed these. You can use an epoxy to stiffen up the stock, which on the 22 I don't feel like is really necessary. But I probably will trim that back and that'll be it. I mean, this thing's good to go. So just wanted to get a video out there and have this thing, gosh, 1.5 years now, I think. And put countless, I don't know, thousands of rounds through it. And it's just been phenomenal. We've loved it. So, and of course, being the Ruger 1022 mags, you can get those extended ones and everything. I just haven't yet. And I make the kids load it whenever we go shooting, so it's good practice for them. You know, bolt could probably use some polishing to smooth it up a little bit. I know you can get new bolt handles. For some of the models, I haven't really looked at the 22, but the Ruger American, like the Predator line and stuff, you can, but that's for another video. So anyway, that's our Ruger American 22. Love this little thing. Take it anytime we go anywhere, that goes with us. That's a staple. And heck, I've gone out to the range all by myself and just a couple boxes of 22 and just shot this thing. It's fun, super fun. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, I do want to mention North Fork Survival. I'm going to post a link to it here in the video. Brand new web store, don't even have an order in yet, but we got some survival gear and stuff up there. And my goal is I do want to do better quality videos, but that costs money. So I want to get that going, get a little income, just selling survival gear, camping gear, outdoors type stuff like that. And hopefully get into having money to do some fun shooting videos, a little editing software, maybe an actual camera instead of my cell phone, things like that. But anyway, everybody out there, stay safe and carry on.